Hey guys, it's the Norwegian guy here, back at it again. I'm your host Daniel, naturally, and I got a little bit of a business to attend to. I have been to, as some of you who have been started following this channel, I wish all of you a happy welcome, and I'm glad you guys could join me for this. I have been to a lot of concerts recently, and so to kind of give you guys kind of an idea here, let me see if I can just, sorry about that. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. Um, yeah, yeah, that will do the trick. So to give you guys an idea, because there's been, I've kind of piled up a few VIP tags. So I've obviously been to the Elton John concert for his farewell Yellow Brick Road tour, and it's definitely probably my favorite concert, not just of this year but just in general. I had so much fun with this, and just a great set list, and with obviously with songs like like Your Song and Candle in the Wind, Tiny Dancer, Benny and the Jets, Funeral for a Friend, Love Lies Bleeding, Rocket Man naturally, and I just had so much fun with this, and yeah, it's definitely been a massive enjoyment for me. And of course, I also went to see if I can see. I have it right here. Must have dropped it. Of course, finally had my chance. Let me see if there's way to kind of get some. I guess we'll do it like this, then hopefully you guys can see it. But obviously, I've just seen Whitesnake. That was also very enjoyable, fairly predictable set list, but I love the fact that I got to also see Europe opening up for them. So that to me was just worth the price of admission alone. Excuse me. Well, actually not, just to hear, in fact, hear them do Burn from, which is kind of a Deep Purple cover. I say kind of, because David Coverdale wrote the song when he was in Deep Purple from 1973 to 1976. So, but yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun with that. And of course, Tommy Aldridge is a beast on the drums. Then of course is Alice Cooper. I had a meet and greet with him. I also have a full review, by the way. I have a full review for every single of these concerts, so feel free to click on that. I should probably make a playlist. I'll make sure to make a playlist of that, so that way you guys can go and check them out. I'll make sure to do that after this. So I had a lot of fun, obviously, with Alice Cooper. The production setting was phenomenal, and all that kind of stuff. Then of course I went into, I seem to be missing a tag here. Let me see. Here it is. And of course I went to concert for a full week where I saw Judas Priest, and that was not a VIP. That was just kind of a regular thing. But for a VIP thing, I got to see Evanescence, which was really cool. I mean, Amy Lee still brings it, just so you guys know. And I got to have also a meet and greet with Steve Vai. And that of course was phenomenal. I got to ask him a couple of questions. One was related to Whitesnake. I asked him, what is your fondest memory from your time in Whitesnake? And even though he was kind of dismissive of it, he remained pretty courteous about it, and really talked really highly of the guys in the band. So I'll give him mad props for that. Okay, let's see what else do we got. And of course to finish this all off, was of course Alicia Keys. That to me was probably the biggest surprise, because I didn't expect to have so much enjoy it that much. For whatever reason, I just kind of, but yeah, Port in the Storm, I'll just go and see her, and she really gave me something unexpected, and I wouldn't be, I would be blessed without it. I'll just put it like that. And but there's one last tag, of course. Even though this is not a concert per se, I mean, it's a music festival, which of course is the biggest one for hard rock and metal in Norway, which of course is Tons of Rock, where I got to see bands like, Mastodon. I got to see Black Sabbath. I got to see, obviously, Iron Maiden because they were headlining. I got to see what else? I got to see Wigwam, Opeth, just a ton of different bands. Probably the top three highlighters for me were obviously Opeth, Deep Purple, and Iron Maiden. That's probably the three. That's probably were the ones that really stood out to me the most. My least favorite from this one is, ironically, a headliner, which of course was Five Finger Death Punch. If you guys like Five Finger Death Punch, could you guys help me out to kind of figure out exactly why they are so highly praised? I personally don't get it. I mean, it's just straight up butt rock for me. So I really don't enjoy it all that much. So I kind of feel like an Olympic gold medalist with all of these around me. And just to kind of give you guys a heads up, there's not a lot of concerts I'll be attending. I mean, I pretty much have had my fill for the remainder of the year almost. I got two big ones left. There is, of course, I'll be seeing on July 1st, I'll be seeing Robert Plant with Alison Krauss, and on July 21st, I'll be seeing Queen with Adam Lambert. I believe I have a VIP thing for that, but I can't exactly remember right now because it's like 3 in the morning when I'm recording this. So just bear with me. So yeah. So like I said, but if I had to pick, at least out of the ones I've seen, my top 3 concerts so far this year have been Elton John. This became pretty tough, much tougher than I actually anticipated. I'll say Whitesnake and Alicia Keys. Surprisingly enough, that's probably the 3 that have stood out the most for me. But I mean, I could easily tie Alice Cooper with Alicia Keys, so it's kind of a kind of a tie for the 3rd spot. So keep a lookout for that. So with that, I'm just gonna head out. I'm just gonna hit the sack. So with that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to get more people into this channel, because I would love to see more people get into this, because you know what, the more the merrier.